Too long didn't watch. Moving. April 4th return. New content on the way. Asking for your support and your ideas. And I am fine with my health, but could do better. Hey there, folks. J2 here, wanting to make a quick video. Well, quick is relative. Wanted to make a video here kind of answering a few questions that have come up since my return, as well as let people know what the status of the channel is and where it's going. So first off, a quick update as far as myself, my personal health and well-being. For those who were unaware, last April I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. This was something that impacted me heavily, both mentally and, obviously physically. It's not something that I wanted, nor did I think I would ever get, even though it does run in my family. I always used to think that, that's, somebody else's problem. That's never going to happen to me. And obviously, you're not invincible. Neither am I. So, yeah, I was diagnosed back in April, and it really kind of opened my eyes to my health and well-being. It had been a year and a month or so since COVID first impacted me personally here in the U.S., and that combined with work was not a good combination at all. The transition from working on site to working from home and a change in job status, like that was all, it was a very bad stew of just stuff there. And don't get me wrong, I know people have had it far worse than I've had it. But for me personally, obviously, that was what was impacting me. And it led to very bad health decisions, significant overeating, for example, just not taking care of oneself, no exercise whatsoever, very sedentary, and it led to problems. So April 2021, diagnosed, and again, kind of a kick in the ass to change things about myself, change habits, and happily no longer at this point diabetic, which is a fantastic feeling. I no longer take any medications for it. The doctor said that if I'm on this track, this is the right track to be on. So that's phenomenal. I'm not gonna say everything's perfect. I'm kind of at a plateau right now, physically and mentally. There's a wall I have to breach, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. I don't quite have personal willpower right now to kind of break through that wall, so I'm kind of stuck. Which, again, not unhealthy to be stuck at, just like I know I can do better, and I want to do better. It's just that there's a gap between, where I'm at right now and where I know I need to be, and I'm just trying to find that bridge or build the bridge to get across it. So that's kind of that right now. But yeah, that was a big impact for me in 2021. Then obviously, I've been streaming, not regularly, but I've been streaming throughout the course of 2021 and into 2022, mostly playing Sea of Thieves, one of my favorite games of all time, continues to be, and most recently returned on YouTube with videos in Star Wars and in Crusader Kings, which have gotten some attention as of late, which is fantastic. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the comments that say, welcome back, missed you, pleasure to hear your voice again, etc., etc. I mean, it's funny. Like I've done this sort of like leaving and coming back thing a couple times now, more than a couple times now, let's be honest. And there's always that sort of sense of family camaraderie when I do return and I post a video and I read those comments. So I so appreciate it, honestly. I absolutely do. It is one of those things where I feel immensely grateful, immensely grateful that there's, even one person out there who is enjoying the stuff that I come up with. So I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, we came back with some videos in Crusader Kings. Today is actually the last video for our current Crusader Kings campaign for Usul. And that is because, and I didn't really go into this in the actual video, but I'll go into it here in this one. That's because of a couple things. First, I'm moving again. I feel like it's expected at this point. So there's that. I'm moving. I have to, I'm taking some time to kind of get things ready to go, get things packed up, and gonna move on. Sadly, I no longer work for a company that pays for these sort of moves. I no longer work for a company, period. I'm currently working for myself, which is a whole other... I can make an entire video on that by itself, but it's just me. And with that being the case, I've had to kind of like make some decisions around, what's next for me. And one of those things is obviously to move and save some income that way. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss the most. I'm honestly gonna miss the fiber. All the amenities in this complex. It has a sauna, a steam room, a fantastic gym, hot tubs. I'm gonna miss fiber internet. I already know. I'm gonna miss it. So, where I'm going does not have it. So, I'm going to miss that. That's number one on my list. But I'm moving into a great place, and moving in with a great person, and more to talk about with that a bit later down the road. But with that, there's going to be a bit of a break in the channel. I just won't have the time, the mental acumen to kind of like still record while getting all that sort of stuff prepped up and ready to go. So I'm just going to take a break, and that way I'm refreshed and ready to go. My goal is to be back up and running on April 4th, which is the first Monday of April. Let me double check that just to make sure I just said that and that's accurate. It is accurate. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so April 4th is when we'll return. And get things rolling again with the channel. I may stream once or twice. Maybe just because it's a lot easier to stream. Rather than focusing on recording and editing and all that sort of stuff. So I may stream once or twice, but besides that, it's pretty much head down, getting everything packed up, donating things I don't need, that I still have for some reason after so many years, and we'll kind of see where things go from there. But I'm excited. I'm excited because for the first time in a long time, I have an idea regarding what I want to do with this channel moving forward, and I think this break is going to give me the opportunity to kind of like buckle down on it and kind of get the ball rolling on it. So I think that's fantastic. So April the 4th, we'll be back. I'm healthy-ish. Could do better. Could always do better. I'm moving, so that's why there's a break in videos. What I would ask of you, let's close out with this. You hear this term a lot. Maybe you've heard it on YouTube from others. I don't know. Here is your call to action. please, please tell me what you would like to see on this channel when it returns. And what I mean by that is like not specific games per se. I mean, obviously, if you've got a suggestion for a game, I would love to hear it. I'm really digging into the type of content that I want to produce here on YouTube. There will always be live streams and there'll always be full playthroughs available depending on the type of game. But I'm getting more and more interested in curated content. And what I mean by that is whether that's scenario-based content or challenge-based, achievement-based, what-if-based. And that doesn't have to be just for Crusader Kings, although obviously Crusader Kings is near and dear to my heart. It can be in any game, really. If I don't, I probably own it. If I don't own it, I can easily go get it, basically. So I would love to hear your ideas, because in the end, I'm recording these videos not for my own pleasure. 5% of my own pleasure. Okay, like 20% of my own pleasure. But the majority of the pleasure that I do get is from seeing your reactions in comments. We have a Discord. People post in the Discord, and I love interacting with that. So please let me know what you would like to see. I've got ideas. But I want to know if what I've got and what you're thinking of correlate. Because if they do, great, I'm on the right track. If they don't, I need to buckle down and kind of figure out what it is that I'm not seeing, and adjust my own personal line of thinking. So that way I can better match what it is the audience maybe is looking for. I'm not saying I'm going to curate 100% of the content to exactly what you want. We're not going back to we're not going back to certain games, or certain things that we've done in the past. That is the past. And while I've loved doing this. I've done this now for over a decade. It's strange, right? Over a decade, I've been making videos on YouTube. And I do it because I feel good doing it. I feel good creating the content, and I feel good seeing the results of my work and seeing others enjoy it. Someone asked me, what it is that I want to do with this. Why is it that I do this? What is it that I want from it? And, honestly, when you really kind of boil things down, I want what I would have wanted if I was on the other side of this camera and I was watching somebody. I want a sense of a community. I want to feel like I belong with others that enjoy the same stuff that I enjoy. And I would want the content creator to respect that and really kind of like dial in and have fun. So that's what I want to do going forward. And I respect, what I've done previously. Don't get me wrong. Have had a hell of a time doing it. But I know, just like how I know I can do better in my own health, I know I can do better when it comes to creating content for you all. I know it. I know it in my bones. I feel it every day. So I really want to do it. I really want to take the time to do it. So that's it. That's my plan. You'll have to forgive me. I didn't write any of this down. This is just me talking and to you all, and I would love to hear your comments. I can't hear your comments. I would love to read your comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I want to build something better with you all. So that is your call to action. Please help. Until next time, this is John signing off, saying so long and take care.